A few days ago, I did a video showing a couple of projection models for Bitcoin and what XRP could reach if it followed the patterns of those same models. Today, I'm looking at some different data and giving you a different way to look at price prediction. These numbers are more conservative, even more so than the numbers in the video from a few days back. And the reason I'm saying this is because I tend to get questions all the time by people saying, yeah, but didn't you predict an X price XRP in this amount of time or a Y price XRP in this time frame? And the answer is no. Ultimately, there are many different factors involved when looking at price, and this is why nobody can actually tell you what the price will truly be. We can only give our best guess or prediction based on the data we're given. So yes, guys, these numbers will be different than the last video. So without further ado, hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So yesterday I did a video on the increases that we got before the bull run of 2017. I looked at 2016 and the first 3 quarters of 2017 and the last quarter of 2017. And I took those percentage increases, I showed them to you on a Word document with relation to Bitcoin. And I know, a lot of you guys are invested in XRP and you don't care about Bitcoin. And some of you guys were even telling me, well, can you apply those numbers to XRP and give us kind of an idea of where we could see XRP in the next 2 years? So today's video is going to be on just that, taking a look at the statistics we have from 2016 and 2017 and applying it to XRP. Now guys, first off, I don't want you guys to think that this is going to happen 100%. As we know, all cryptocurrencies move differently. And again, here's XRP on the daily from right before the bull run, and it didn't behave the same as Bitcoin behaved in 2016, 2017. We didn't see that slow increase, and I have done videos on that. That's not to say that we might not see a more mature market this time around just because there are more people invested. We know that there will be more flow. So it could be that some of the alternative coins will move in more conjunction with Bitcoin this time around. I'm taking the liberty to suggest that that could happen, right? Because in 2017, we just saw XRP kind of be stable from May roughly all the way till December. And then we saw it pop. At that time, it was hovering around, anywhere between 12 cents and 30 cents for a good 7 months. And then we saw it pop and we saw it kind of take flight along with the other cryptocurrencies in the space at that time. And when you look at XRP from the beginning to the end, it did increase the most compared to its counterparts in the cryptocurrency space. Nevertheless, this time around, we could see something different. And anyway, I wanted to just extrapolate these results from yesterday to XRP. So let's take a look at some of those numbers. So again, if you guys haven't watched yesterday's video, you should go and watch yesterday's video. It was kind of a part 1, an unofficial part 1 to this video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the increases and where we could see XRP. So XRP has roughly been trading between 30 cents and 35 cents throughout most of 2019, right? We haven't seen much increase with XRP, but let's say all of a sudden we started to take flight. And I don't know if you guys remember from yesterday's video, by mid-2015, we really started to see a move up, and then 2016 was a completely bullish year, and we saw an increase of 116.5% on Bitcoin in 2016. But let's apply that to XRP. So if XRP is trading at roughly 30 to 35 cents, that's kind of been the average bottom zone for XRP, and we started to see a phenomenon like we saw in 2016. We could see XRP go from anywhere between 65 cents, okay, so that's 65 cents to approximately 76 cents. So that would be applying the 116.5% increase from between 30 to 35 cents, let's say. I'm giving a range here. That's where we've seen it basing so far. That's been the bottom that we've seen. So we could see it theoretically go from 30 to 35 to 65 to 76 cents in 1 year, in 12 months. Now, are you going to be upset? Here's a question you got to ask yourself theoretically. If in the next 12 months we only saw it get up to as high as 76 cents, are you still going to be complaining that you're only seeing a 116.5% increase in 12 months and you were hoping for the moon? You don't have to answer right away. Let it sink in though and just ask yourself that question. And then evaluate your feelings and emotions based on your response. Anyway, let's get back to this. So applying the 116.5%, we could see an XRP go to 65 to 76 cents roughly in a year. And so that's giving, the steady increase that we saw over 2016, given the same kind of circumstances. So let's input those values here. Okay, so now we saw quarters 1 to quarter 3 of 2017. We did see much more of an increase. We really started to see the bulls take flight, and this was kind of the beginning of the massive increase we saw in quarter 4 of 2017. So for the next 9 months, let's say quarters 1 through quarter 3, 2017, if we saw that applied to today, we saw Bitcoin increase by 326.2% on top of the 116.5%. So that would bring our XRP in the 65 to 76% range all the way to $2.77 to approximately $3.24. So adding another 326.2% on top of the 116.5, we could see an XRP go from 277 to 324. Think to yourself again, it's been 1 3/4 years. Okay, that's 21 months. And now we're seeing an XRP of anywhere between $2.77 to $3.24. Are you the kind of person that's going to be upset that you haven't seen it moon yet? And think about this, guys. There are going to be times and people who are going to be up hundreds, if not thousands of percentage points by this point. And they might be happy with their haul and sell it all. They might sell it all at $1. They might sell it all at $2, at $2.50. Who knows? They might sell it all at 85 cents. We don't know. And it all kind of depends on what your goals are, what your price points for exit is, what your exit strategy is. All that stuff matters. But you got to sit back, think to yourself, if 21 months goes by and XRP is at $3.24, how much of it are you going to relinquish? Or are you waiting for more? Let's look at quarter 4, and as we can see, quarter 4, we saw the biggest increase, of course, and it went up into an all-time high, and then it dipped back down, but the entire quarter, I'm taking this price point here. I'm not taking the all-time high. We're going to look at the all-time high next, but for this price point, we're seeing an XRP, so let's fill in these values here first. So it goes from 277 to 324, increasing another 251.3%, which would bring us to an XRP price of anywhere between $9.73 to $11.38 per XRP. Okay, now we're getting a little more excited, right? It's been 2 years, and XRP went from 35 cents to $11.38, theoretically. Of course, this is a range, so anywhere from between 30 and 35 to 973 to 1138. Again, I'm just applying these same averages, average increases over that period of time to a potential future where we could see this happening again, because as you know, with stocks and cryptocurrencies, history has repeated itself over and over. We have seen Bitcoin bull runs time over time, and so it's not unlikely that this could happen again. So after 2 years, now we see an XRP price of $9.73, $11.38. And just to finish this off, just to get us at all-time high, because I took the price here where we ended the quarter, but let's say we looked at an all-time high and put in these amounts here, and because this is the end of quarter 3, so we're looking at 277 to roughly 324, and we apply the all-time high percentage increase of 323.7% that happened in only 15 weeks, we could see an XRP price of anywhere between $11.74 to $13.73. Now again, guys, this is taking into consideration that it's going to follow the exact framework that we saw with Bitcoin. And as we know, Bitcoin's price increase was not as big as XRP's price increase in the last bull run. When coins tend to get more expensive in price, the incremental jump is much less. So when we take the Bitcoin increases and we're seeing an all-time high of potentially $11.74 to $13.73, guys, to me, this is a conservative estimate. Just based on the Bitcoin increases. I know I've done other videos where the estimates have been larger based on other factors and values involved, right? There are different ways to look at this. There is not one set way to estimate what the price could be, but this gives you guys a good gauge of what it could be. Again, $11.74 to $13.73 is a conservative estimate. And also, we are not taking into consideration real world utility. The other thing we're not taking into consideration is the fact that the market during the next bull run will have matured and there will be more money flowing in, hopefully institutional dollars, blowing these past bull runs out of the water. So let's say we take this new all-time high as a conservative estimate, and it's been 2 years, 24 months, and you guys see your XRP at anywhere between 1174 and 1373. My question to you is, how much are you going to sell and how much are you going to keep hodling? Tell me what you guys think in the comments, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.